Welcome to the channel, just some PS5 Pro gameplay of RoadCraft in quality mode at 30 FPS, because that's how we roll in 2025. I'm still on that map, the first map that's not a tutorial map, so the Inquanduando. I always forget the damn name of the map. It's kind of funny. So now I'm not doing a side mission that is overly complicated. At this point, I'm just doing the one that says get to the concrete plant. That's it. I just got to go and explore over here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And hopefully I don't come across any obstacles that are too complicated for me to figure out, because I actually had a little bit of a hard time with that last one. The objectives for me were not as clear. So I had to do a little bit of thinking, a little bit of trial and error. I do have the field of view back so I can actually see the steering wheel. That's just my preference. I wish that we could also raise the seat like we can in American Truck Simulator. Just because, for me, when it all comes down to it, it's all about options, right? The more options you have, the better. The more you cater to literally, practically everybody, right? Third person, first person. Is there a second person? Now, of course, I have to come across this in under a minute on my goddamn video. I'm not even... Holy shitballs. Seriously, it's like I can't catch a break. When I play the game on my own, I have no problems. Okay, so let's think outside of the box. Something tells me I could probably just kind of creep around off to the side here. I don't know how well it's going to work. I got all that wood to the right of me. Maybe I'll go this way. Maybe on the other side, once we discover that area, perhaps then I'm able to do a mission to build the bridge. I don't know. As I've mentioned before, this game, make a liar out of me now. Okay, hold on. I'm all like, hold it. How do I... There we go. You can tell I don't usually use the winch. Whoops, wrong button. My goodness. You'd think I'd never played the game. Pull the winch. How do we let go of the winch? There we go. Yeah, seriously, it's like the first 5 minutes I'm playing the game, you would think. So now I came up here, and I have no idea where I'm going to be able to go down. Oh, maybe right here. I really do like this game. It stresses me out a little bit in some ways. There's just some stuff that I just don't understand, like I said. But the overall gameplay loop, just the feel of the trucks and whatnot, it's a lot of fun for me. I wish that we could get quality mode at 60 FPS on PS5 Pro, but, you know, it is what it is. So I'm not too sure if what I just did there was what I was supposed to do. And the steering can be a little bit difficult at the 30 FPS. I find sometimes you kind of oversteer. So that's location 1. Gonna have Death Stranding 2 coming out in a couple of days. That is definitely gonna keep me busy for a while. Assassin's Creed Shadows, I'm like 80% through the game. Still haven't finished it. Same thing with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. There's just all these great games that keep coming out that I just don't always have a chance to get to. Then I get sidetracked. Oh, let's play this game. I've already dumped like, you know, quite a few dozen hours into this game. Haven't really gotten far. Like I said, I've struggled a couple of times there, so that definitely took a toll. You would never think I've played the... I don't even want to tell you how many hours I played the game, because you'll be like, and you're on the first non-tutorial map? The hell's wrong with you? A lot. A lot, apparently, is wrong with me.
Okay, I think we've seen enough for now. It will take some time and effort to bring it back up, but this concrete plant could still work. Great job investigating. Most of the time, I believed in you. Just being honest. Exactly as we thought. No power, and we can't run a plant like that. To lay a new cable, we'll need to clear out some trees first. Luckily, my database shows there's a harvester in the sawmill's garage. I think you know what to do. Drive over there and see if that harvester is still working. But of course you can't run a plant with a damaged water supply pipe either. So, once you get there, you'll want to clear the driveways for the trucks and repair the water pipe.
I hope someday there's a sandbox mode, I'm not gonna lie, where all the objectives are done, there's power running everywhere, and then at that point, it's just sandbox. It's just driving the trucks, dealing with, you know, the way the environment is, just as simple as that. To me, that's the allure in a lot of these games. Of course, having some objectives is fun. Not like I'm against that completely. Just sometimes I lose patience and I'm just like, let's just get on with it. Yeah, see, there's got to be something. Well, I know that you can build bridges. I mean, in the end, right? You could build bridges, generally speaking. I wouldn't be surprised if I took a dump truck and I came here and I dumped so much sand that I could just drive across. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is one of those things, like I said, where I'm like, okay, what am I doing? So, with that said, give me a moment. I'm going to pause the video so I'm not just sitting here going, because I'm not entirely sure what I should do first. Prepare the concrete plant area, right? Clear the blah, blah, blah. Sure, I get that. This is the part that... not, again, confused by, but it's like... that means I have to do that funky thing that I did? Or am I able to just go... oh, that's probably what it is. See that? No. See, when you look at the map here, I could probably not. I was hoping that this was just all flat and I was going to be able to come right down here. That's not the way it's looking. Looks like I'm just going to have to go back the way I came. Okay, give me a second here. So I decided to just say piss on it for now. And what I'm going to end up doing is just moving all of this crap out of the way. That's what it wants us to do. I'm not too sure where exactly to put it, but I think it just wants us to essentially have it outside of the zone here. And again, I'm showing you this part even though this is like not all that exciting, because in the end, if you want to play this game and you don't have this game, you now know what to expect. Right? Then we can move the crane, you know, side to side. Just kind of get rid of all this debris here. The controls are pretty good, though. Plus, it tells you everything you need to know. Otherwise, I just wouldn't remember all the commands. It's different from, like, one thing to the other. Okay, so, nope. Go this way. There. I just want it out of the way. Pretty much just put them right where these are here. I don't want to block in the road, though. That's good enough. Yeah, so I have to admit, for me, I could totally see this game taking me several dozens of hours to complete properly, do all the objectives, unlock all the maps. Hopefully I don't get bored. I never got bored of SnowRunner. Then the new Game Plus thing was a breath of fresh air for me. Everything was unlocked. Pretty much I had already unlocked everything anyways, legit. Right? But it was just, it was fun that they gave us that option. That was even a thing to begin with. This game, I hope that they do that someday. That way I can play the game the way I want. Because after a while, once you've seen everything, you've done all the different types of things, you've played with cranes, you've built a few roads, you've recycled some steel beams, this, that, and the other thing. There is a part of me that's like, okay, you know what? I just want to drive. I want to have fun driving. I don't want to just be, you know, doing what I'm doing here for 10, 15 minutes, not gonna lie. Not exactly a fun part of the game this here with the cranes and stuff like that. I want to drive vehicles. But I get it. I get it. Why they did this, so I'm not mad. I'm just complaining. Because I'm allowed to. We're all allowed to complain. Hopefully this is the last one. After that, I'm going to pause it and I'm going to do the other one. I'm not going to record that one. Because like I said, too, when it comes to these videos for any game that I make, truthfully, it really is all about showcasing the game. It's not about trying to make it entertaining. It's to show you the boring parts, the good parts, showing you the dark side of the moon that you may not see unless you actually go there yourself. That is the whole point behind any of my videos. Unless, of course, I'm specifically showing you how to do something. Like if I'm teaching you the controls or whatever. I wonder if I have to move that one. That's on the other side there. Yeah. Looks like that was it. I think. Yeah, see, it's green. And then I'm going to do this one. However, like I said, not gonna... Actually, you know what's funny with that? Okay, that's for the pipe. Okay, clear. I'm so confused. I get confused easily. Have you noticed that? And especially when I'm recording, like I said, I feel like I'm on the spot. It's like, oh, don't screw this up now. You better know what you're doing, because the heat is on. Maybe this is one where I don't use the crane. I couldn't tell you, but I do know that. Okay, I see what's going on here. I don't even think you use the crane for that. You know what would be funny is if I could just do this. I know you're probably laughing, but it's worth a shot. Oh, sweet mother of... Well, that really sucks. Yeah, I just don't have... Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. You know what that means? That means now... How the hell am I even going to get that truck over here? Now I have to bring a crane truck and bring it here. Which I feel like that's going to be... My slipper fell off. That's going to be difficult to do. Oh, shit, man. Again. Just being real here. Okay, so let's try and figure this out. Vehicle. Right? Oh, sweet shit. Now you see why the game could take a long time. So now I'm going to get in this truck and I have to somehow find my way all the way over there. Like, that's just... Wow. That's just something else, if you ask me. I don't know. Holy. Yeah, so about that. I don't even know which direction to look in. Well, I kind of do a little bit. I'm just... Yeah, I'm going to turn around and go over that bridge. That's what I'm going to do. I really, really like this truck. Very capable. I swear the branches come back. They're like, no, bitch, you didn't use the mulcher. I'm coming back. Oh yeah, this part's a little rough. I'm gonna have to put some sand in here. Make a little bit of a smoother traverse. But this right here, that driving it's what it's all about for me. I'm just gonna keep going all the way up, all the way up. Holy shit. All the way up. And what are those red things? Those are just trees. Okay. Turn right at the red trees. Okay. You'll have to let me know if you're a crazy bastard and you play the game yourself and you somehow still manage to waste your time watching me. How long it took you to do this? Am I the only one that's taken forever, having to dump hours and hours just to get a little bit of progress? Because as you can tell, now I gotta go all the way there just to move those 3 little shit things. So it's not so much that it's a hard game, it's that it's a time-consuming game. It's a grind from a time perspective, which is fine. Why do I have a bad feeling I went the wrong way? I know. I'm going... Wait. Aha! That is good. I gotta turn around. Turn around. Remember that song? I unfortunately do. Gives me nightmares. There's the three. There's the 2. This is why you shouldn't drop out of school too early. The 2 red trees. This part's really slippery, or it feels slippery-ish. Yeah, see what I mean? Oh, yeah, I remember making that road. Okay, so keep going up. What's interesting is after a while, the tire tracks wear off on the sand that you put down, making me wonder if you ever really need to asphalt the road. Ever. I only did this one because it was a part of my objective. So far, I mean, this isn't quite as bad as I anticipated. It's getting to that other side that I think is going to be challenging in this truck without flipping it. You flip it, that's it. Got to start all over again. I think this is the area where you get that other wood chipper. Yes, it is. As soon as you go into the magic donut. Yeah, just like that. Wide and long and brutally efficient.
Great work. Now, all we need to do is fix up the plant's power supply. You'll want to use the harvester to cut down the trees around the transformer station. Besides, we need the logs. And killing two birds with one stone is the environmentally responsible thing to do, figuratively speaking.
Yeah, what I wish I could do. Ah, right, the logger. Okay, I see. You cut the trees or whatever. The logs and then... But what I want to know... There just has to be a way that I can maybe clear all of that shit so that I can get to the other side. I'm still hung up on that because, honestly, it's kind of a big deal. Now, what I'm going to do... Oh, wow. And it's even in the sand zone. You know I'm tempted to do it. I'm not... I'm serious, too. Watch me do it, and it ends up being like a complete waste of time. And then that explains why I'm in the position I'm in. Where is... Yeah, that one. Oh, yeah, I'm totally thinking of doing it. Not even kidding. And it's not super far, actually. Compared to where my vehicle is. Now I just have to get my bearings straight. Yeah, I just gotta go up. Okay. Just magically refill the sand. Let me go ahead and do that. Like a little bit. And then honestly, I'll just end the video. But it just shows you now in a little under a half hour how very little I got done. But I am having fun, right? That's the main thing. If you're having fun, then I guess it doesn't really matter how long it takes to do something. You won't see it as a chore. Me, it's like borderline. I see it a little bit as a chore. It's like, oh, really? But I want to see how efficient this is. This dump truck is definitely a beast. The DLC. The DLC beast. So, you come here often? I definitely do. I really hope this little trick of mine works, because it would be pretty cool. Honestly. Then I just got to use the dozer to flatten the sand. Yeah, this is going to be OP. This is the highlight of the video right here. Watch me do all this, and then when I complete this objective, there's like a simple thing that you can do to have that bridge functional, and then I'm just going to be like, are you fucking kidding me? It's too bad you can't even turn off the trucks. Some of the things from SnowRunner, I gotta say, I miss. Just subtle little things, right? I definitely want to make sure I don't fall. I know you would all love to see that. You sadistic bastards. Oops, that's what I didn't want to do. There's no way to, like, return it perfectly straight. I mean, it looks straight enough. Oh, man. I don't know if I'm really going to seriously do this. I mean, I am trying it. Not like I got to go anywhere to sand up. But this may not take as long as I think, or it might. I really couldn't tell you. Or maybe there's just something about the game I don't know. And what I'm doing is just completely insane and there's a much easier way. Honestly, could not tell you. Yeah, we're not gonna sit here or stand here all night. That'll be it for now. Like I said, you can kind of tell now why I'm struggling to make videos for this game, and it's just about having fun and doing absolutely nothing overly productive. So thumbs up as always if you like the video. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm and trying to make me more relevant in the search results. Thumbs down if you didn't like it, and I'll bend it in half, twist it, break it off where the sun don't shine. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and if I'm lucky, maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.